Alright, what's up everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video back in Wind Valley Park, our awesome story park that is finally back. I know it's been a little bit over a week since the last episode, but that was because I went on vacation and did not have the opportunity to record another episode, so yep, I'm still here making content, but I was on vacation. So, but we're back here. When we left off, we created this awesome new hotel. Now, one thing I did fix right away, since multiple people pointed it out that I spelt Valley wrong on Wind Valley Forest, I fixed it, so don't worry. You guys don't have to worry about that anymore. But thanks for pointing that out so I can make that fix. I appreciate it. Otherwise, I'd look more stupid, even though, you know, I looked probably pretty stupid already, because I forgot how to spell things. So that one's correct. Okay, just making sure everything else is correct here. Okay, all my valleys are good. I think all of my valleys are good. So basically, what I wanted to do on this episode is kind of get ready for the opening of this hotel. So that will be cool. And this hotel is not directly inside the park. It's actually going to be outside the park. So it's not like it's basically an on-site hotel, but you still have to go through the entrance after using it. So it's not like inside the park and everything. So what I wanted to do today is actually go ahead and create a cool little path that will blend in nicely and actually look really nice. This was just kind of a placeholder to get an idea of where I wanted to put this path. We're probably going to completely retrace it and redo it. And I've also kind of put into thoughts of when we're going to redo the entrance of the park. Because yes, we're in year 5 and I don't want to rush things, but I like to look forward to a little bit of what I want to do. I kind of make somewhat of a 5-year plan, I guess you could think, or you could say. And since the park has grown so much, this little tiny little entrance isn't going to get the job done for long term. We actually might start construction a little bit on the new front entrance, and that will probably be later down the line. But I kind of want to get an idea of where that new entrance is going to go, and the new entrance is probably going to be moved somewhere along this area, but we'll see. That will kind of lead into the park. So we'll see how that goes and figure out where that's going to go. I might even completely change the area where the entrance is. Just kind of based on where we're at. We'll see how that where that will take us, but for right now, this is where we're going to be. So let's get into it. Let's go ahead and work on this new path. Not sure if this will be exactly enough lighting overall, but it should be pretty close. As long as it lights it up a little bit around here. And this is kind of like your long walk that you have to take getting to the park entrance. That's kind of how we're going to view this. So you have to walk all the way down here from the hotel just to get to the park entrance. And like I said, this will probably change once we get like a new entrance to the park, which I might put like maybe somewhere along over here, and then instead of this being the front of the park, and it can become more of the side of the park eventually. So like I said, with that idea, maybe we can put a new park entrance somewhere over here, and then the guests will flow around over into the park entrance, which would be kind of cool. And then that opens up some more possibilities for this area, and then maybe we can kind of move this Cosmic Cow building eventually to where Wind Valley Forest sign isn't completely blocked off unless you're like past this point. But it's still pretty cool. Still works pretty well. Like I said, there's always going to be park upgrades and updates over the years, but I don't want to do them too quickly because I don't want to like all of a sudden tear down buildings that have only been standing for a few years, you know. So we're not going to do that, but we're going to plan ahead and have kind of an idea what we want to do for that. So all right, so now let's go ahead and put in some trash bins. It's kind of a nicer, grander pathway that they can use to get to the entrance. Like I said, that's why I'm kind of planning ahead that this will be kind of take path into this hotel, but it'll also lead to the new entrance when we do build a new entrance for the park. So I think that's going to be the next expansion, is that we're going to place a new, like a nice little park entrance over here with a new path system that's going to take them over here, and maybe even add a new section of the park behind Thunderjolt. So this is a lot of opportunity, and then we can build, complete the loop around and actually have a full loop for the park. Forest it up a little bit. Just a tad. Again, we're gonna have like a park path coming right by here, so we don't have a whole lot of space to work with in that regard, because of Thunderjolt being in that vicinity, in that area. So, and another thing we can kind of keep working on, of course, is still working on the path upgrades here with fencing and such. I can continue on with these. Some more custom fencing. Like I said, I'm just gonna slowly get this done. I don't wanna just spend all my time doing fencing, so we're just gonna slowly complete the fencing in the old sections. Okay, so that's looking quite nice, and let's take a look over here by the planters of the hotel. I feel like we could probably put a little bit more into that, because they're just a little bit empty. So I'm thinking maybe just some bushes around here. So I don't know if I'm going to put a road in just yet. That could be a work in progress throughout the years. And that's kind of, you know, helping with my patience stuff and everything like that. My patience and everything is just to, you know, not to go overboard right away. And eventually this is going to have to end, so. Maybe one more. And that will kind of lead us into that area. Let's go ahead and do that. Only thing is if a car is doing a drop off there, it's going to be a little tough using that space right there. It's a little tight. Go ahead and let's smooth this out. Yeah, kind of like that. So coming into during year 5, this is the season 5 operation, our 5th season in operation. Season 6 will open the new hotel and everything like that. That will be great. I can't wait. So for this new entrance, they're gonna get started though. We're gonna get started. Let's start off with a concrete, kind of get some foundation here, you know. But you can see we're looking pretty good at this entrance. I'm pretty excited. That's pretty hype. Some pretty hype for the entrance, and that's pretty good. I like the area that we're at right now. I think we're good there. And now we can kind of get more official on our path. It's gonna start looking a little bit more theme parkish, more theme parky. All right, that's our beautiful new pathway there. That's our beautiful new path. All right, and this could lead over here. We're getting really ahead of ourselves, but that's all right. Basically, this is gonna lead over here to, we're gonna lead it over here to connect with our existing path. So this is all under construction, so we're gonna come in here and make it look like it's under construction a little bit. And as you can see, it's July. I know these last couple episodes have been a little janky trying to get this ready, but this is going to be a big step for the park. And then once we get this done, it will start to kind of make a more clear picture. It was just, with the time frame that we have, I didn't want to spend hours upon hours, you know, on one episode. And it is going to connect back over here. And this path is going to connect where the old entrance is. So we'll probably move this restroom, get rid of this right here, and it's actually going to connect over here, because this path is going to lead straight into this path over here, and this won't exist anymore, if that kind of makes sense. So they're going to move this restroom up maybe somewhere over here, and this path will then be connected right there, leading you into that area. And that's basically the idea here. And then we're just going to have to fill in some of this. And this entrance will be, and we'll have a lot of room for expanding when it comes to new additions. We'll have all of the area to the right here. I don't know what causes this, but that is not good. So what we'll actually do for now is delete these entrances. Hopefully they disappear. Yeah, there they go. Okay. Let's get the foundation. I always like to start with the concrete or just something like with concrete walls or something, and then just kind of start with shaping here. So one thing I always try to do is make every single building that I make in Planet Coaster, I like to try and make it a little bit different. Each one different. You know, something about them has to be different from the last one I made, you know. Alright, let's check on our research, actually. There we go. Alright, so that's the forge. Nice. And small attractions. Oh, okay, so that's like those cool. I see now. I see what it was. Let's see if we can do some pathing here. Let's do all the way down. And look at that. It's coming together. It's coming together. And I know this isn't a whole lot for what we've done so far, but you can see we still got all this to do. We might do another building on the other side. I'm not entirely sure. We might leave it blank for future expansion so we just have that flexibility. I might just kind of do these outside spots here. I might only do like maybe one other building over here, and then we'll kind of expand upon it later on. You know, we can always expand. Expansion is not that hard. You know, we can work with it. We can work on it. And again, I have a whole nother episode to work in this section as well, so I got to keep that in mind. But I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back, you know. Hopefully I'll pump these episodes out fairly often. I don't know if I'm going to do a daily kind of like I was doing on those first 5 episodes. Those all came out back to back to back. Don't know if I'll be that productive soon. I am going to have to go away for a little bit where I won't be able to record a lot of videos. I'm going to be not home for probably about 2 weeks or so. I know I just got back from vacation, and this isn't a vacation, it's more like family stuff. So kind of the second year in a row we haven't really gotten much, you know. We haven't really done much, to be honest. So that's something that's insane, because these rides have all been open for over a year. I think yeah, last season we didn't add anything. This season we're gonna be adding, the hotel's gonna open up. We have that going for us, but that's about it. You know, that's about all we got going for us this next season, which isn't a huge update to the park. You know, I mean, kind of is, but we aren't we haven't added any new rides or attractions in a while. And that's kind of gonna be the thing. Like, you know, like, what year did we open this? It was year, the forest, Wind Valley Forest opened, and was it year 4? Yeah, year 4 is when it opened. So this is its 2nd season already. Quite nice. So let's check on our research. I haven't been looking at that. So now we got a spinning coaster. We've got the elixir machine, and now we have the restaurants, which we're going to use for this. So looking at our top guest thoughts here, Chief Beef looks busy. It looks like most people's complaint is that places are busy, which I'm okay with. That's a good complaint. When you think about it, that means people they're out here buying stuff, and they're out there. There's no room to get that. So let's go ahead and do our restaurant. Now, I couldn't remember how many expansions we could have up to, so I did not think about that. Alright, now we have full expansion on that, so we have as much as we can there, and then we're gonna have to do some perks. Let's do free condiments, just because that makes sense, I guess. And then going into the menu, we have a Planko menu, which has cheesy pasta, ham sandwich, sausage, and mashed potatoes. We can definitely do Chief Beef items. I'm okay with that. Let's also have some pizza. That would be good. And we're gonna have some chicken. Don't know exactly how much stuff we should do here. We got Fritz, Cosmic Cow, definitely have some milkshakes, and Gulpy. Have a tropical smoothie, and let's make sure, should we have coffee too? So the prestige is still pretty low. 42 tables. We have lots of numbers there. We're actually going to close this because we don't want to spend our profits, obviously, on all of that. And it's always something I'm wanting to work on, is my interior skills, you know. But we're actually all out of time because we are in March of year 6. I just now noticed that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this year. So what we actually need to do is open up our hotel. I didn't even think about that. Didn't even think about the hotel. So we actually need to take some of this down and connect it up, because oh gosh, I just accidentally deleted the entrance out of our way. And you can see we have a direct way to the hotel now. Our guests now have access to the hotel if they want. Will they use it right now? Probably not, because it's so far away. Don't know if people would be interested even using it right now because of how far away it is, but eventually the guests are going to have to use this path to get to the entrance at some point, because this will no longer be our normal entrance, as it will be transferred to way over here now when we do get around to that. So it would be cool to see guests use this path right now, but again, I highly doubt it, and we're probably going to lose a lot of money on that hotel to start off. We'll see. Let's see, is the hotel's prestige and stuff. I think it has like a prestige. So yeah, it's currently at 0 for some reason. I don't know why it's at 0. Maybe it's because we don't know what it is until people stay there. I think there are perks that we can add here too. Oh, so you can do priority pass requirements. I forgot you could do that. Oh, it's because we don't have anything in here. We're going to add all this stuff: internet access, a restaurant, a spa, a gym, an arcade. Just to, let's see, that's going to cost a little over $1,000. It's probably going to have some really high running costs too, but that's all right. 4-star hotel. Just like that. I don't know if that'll do anything, but we're just going to call it the Wind Valley Hotel as the name. That's all it's going to be. So that's all the perks, and that's great. Now we'll see. Oh, these guys are heading this way. They're going to head to the hotel. That's awesome. So we do have some guests now that are going to actually use the hotel, which is great. I don't know if we can set the prices real quick before we head out here. Can we set the prices? Standard room is only $10. Maybe we can get away with 15, and luxury room 20. Let's see if we can get away with that. Hopefully. If not, we'll lower that price back down. But there are guests using this path now, which is awesome to see. I am happy to see that. But you can see we have some work to do in the next episode, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. So let me know in the comments what you think so far of the idea of moving this new creating this new entrance to the park, and how that will work. Again, everything's going to start coming together probably after this next episode. The park's going to look a little bit better, and everything's going to flow together a little bit better. Hopefully in the next episode, maybe 2 episodes at most. But this has been year 5 as we begin our journey into year 6. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure you have a great day and even cooler tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks, and goodbye.